Good Tuesday morning, my friends. I'm so glad to be back with you. Today, my son, we're going to do, I have got a lot of eyeshadows I've shown you on different ways that older women can wear eyeshadows. Believe me, I think I should have called this the eyeshadow palette. But my son went out because I loved this one so much. It's Natasha Denona. I have the prettiest eye look that I'm going to show you that you're going to think we can't wear, but we can. It's going to have white through here, and then it's going to be something like the young girls wear, but a lot more toned down, and you can really wear it out without somebody going, oh, that lady trying to look young. It's not going to happen because I'm not going to let it happen. I'm not going to put it on that heavy because you know I'm heavy-handed. We're going to start off with I'm a Ghost with no suntan. So don't go outside much anymore. And yesterday was literally beautiful. So I went out for a few minutes. This is the By Terry flash one, the dark one. See? Let me show like you have a suntan. Everywhere. Now you can wear this by itself. Seriously, you don't need anything. People just, goodness, did you get suntan? That's the nicest stuff. I have no concealer on yet. I'm going to use that CoverGirl again, even though I have tons of concealers. I love the consistency of that CoverGirl, but I swear they've got to do something about a way of getting it out. So that was the By Terry and the Flash. You can get a small one of these for $32 on Amazon. I'll try to link it. I thought I had affiliated links, but they're not. I can't get my channel straight. Anyway, we're going to put Dior or any black. It would be best to get a waterproof eyeliner so they don't run all over your face. We're going to put, the same problem with a mirror. I'm never ready with a mirror. Bring something a little closer. Ow. It's a Velcro mirror, and it's fighting back. And it's winning through my arthritis hands. My eyeglasses and something else just, okay. My eyeglasses and my mascara tried to jump the bridge. Okay, so we're going to put this back. My chair won't come in. I'm just falling apart. The chair won't come any closer. I need help. Everything's falling. Oh, just come back tomorrow. This is crazy. Okay, a bunch of the things I was going to use are now on the floor in the trash can. What's ever missing? My contacts. Put it in the trash can. Send help. This is not good for me. I'm not strong enough anymore to get the chair in. Oh, God. I'm seated. I want to get the mirror right. I just can't see. Okay, so we're going to put the black. Let's try this mirror. Try to get rid of this Vive thing. Because that Vive doesn't have any more colors in it than this. I still can't see myself. Okay. More underneath. And right here. Right here. We're going to wing out a little. And upward. More upward. Then we're going to come to the middle of our eye. Right here, our pupil. And join that. And it got too thick for you. Blend it with your finger. Same thing with this one. Come to the end. Wing up. Meet that wing. Start the pupil of your eye. Meet it right there. Bring the two together just at the very end of your eye. Now that's so far as a natural looking eye. Believe me, it will get not natural. We're going to have to use a waterproof mascara. I know you don't want to, but we have to because when you get older, eyelashes, mine are twigs. I don't know about yours now. If you're in your 40s and 50s and 60s, you can use any kind of the kind that you pull off mascara, stuff like that, instead of going in this intense waterproof. But when you have sparse eyelashes in your 70s, because everything's deteriorating in your 70s, like my eyebrows, I did them this morning before I came on. I swear you have to push the things downward because we're basically dealing with gray hair, but there's not that much hair on our eyebrows anymore. So you're actually covering skin. It's almost like you're making an eyeliner. So you really, especially when you get to this part, there's no hair. You just have to press heavier with that. Well, today I used an eyeliner. I used the Paladeo taupe one, but you can the Maybelline. This one is just as good. The reason I love this one so much is it seems to have a gel formula to it. The Total, it seems to have a gel formula to it. Glides on a lot easier, and then you can brush it a little bit more. Because I have to come way down here because there's no hairs down here anymore. I have to make little baby hairs with that thing. And I'm going to use, I hate to wear fake eyelashes. I don't want to put those on today because I'm so shaky anyway. I'll probably end up on my eye nose or something. And I know I'll tell you, you're supposed to jiggle, more or less blink your eyes as you're putting on your mascara. Blink into them. And then also go this way, over top of them. That gets the very tips. Go downward from the top. Just doing the eyelashes, not the lid. Try to blink into them. I honestly don't believe there's a lot of mascara left in this one. It's pretty old. That was the Maybelline waterproof one. And it's really nice. It comes with a little top lid. Little teeny. See that? Your lower lashes. I must have some lower lashes. I'm almost an antique. If I was furniture, I'd be worth some money. Looks isn't everything. This fixing ourselves up is just to give ourselves a little bit more confidence because we are basically discriminated on at our age. We really are. We're treated inferior. It's basically women too. For some reason, men don't get it as bad. They get respect. We don't. You notice even older men are more inclined to marry younger women than women their own age. It's just everything. We just don't get the breaks. We got to start sticking up for each other. And that's what this channel is. This channel, believe me, every person on this channel is an angel. That we are women for women. There's nobody catty here. These women help each other. They help me. I've not noticed some of the makeups that they've told me about, and I bought it and found out it was fantastic. And I was a professional makeup artist. Back then you had to have a license. Now you don't. I don't think. Not that I could do it anymore anyway. As a poor person, I'd be like, now stand still while I do your lips. They'd be like, terrified. Okay, so we've got that on. We're going to put face makeup on now. I could go hog wild because this Giorgio Armani. Oh no, that's that one that way. I don't like that one. Giorgio Armani. Fantastic. It's expensive, but You really get what you pay for. But there's a dupe for this. Dead ringer dupe. And Christian Forever. Christian Dior Forever. Beautiful. Right along with the By Terry. Those three things we can definitely use. But the dupe for the Giorgio Armani, I mentioned a few, like 10 videos back, probably last year, is this drugstore. We're going to use 24. I can't see. 204 and 208. I'll mix them together. I still have to torture you all next week with this other mini my son bought me. You know I have this mini, the Exxon palette, or Exion. I'm not sure how you say it. And I know he's going to sneak out and buy me because I really love that black with the blue. It just reminds me of my heydays when I was young. That's the kind of stuff we wore back in the 80s and 90s, was blues and grays and blacks. But it's weird because I'm warm toned, and it's really good for people that have gray hair. It really doesn't matter about your hair color as much as your skin color. I'm olive, warm tone. I'm like a medium olive. This is the 208. This one's really getting low. There's hardly anything coming out. I must have really liked that one. But this the Natasha Denona, this one. Boy, you can make some beautiful looks with this. I have a feeling my son's going to buy me the big palette, though I keep insisting no, but he keeps insisting, yes, you love it. I'm going to mix it with the 204 on my little mixing plate. You don't have to have a mixing plate. You can just use your hand. Wipe your hand off afterwards. Square sponge from Wet n Wild. I will try again to find that thing because I had to have bought it from Amazon because I don't get out. So I had to have bought it from Amazon. Did too much. Gonna leave some on that plate. Hope this water soaks up some of this. Now right here I can kind of rub because I'm not too wrinkled, but when I get around my mouth, I'm going to have to pat. I'm going to try to avoid, but this wet sponge is taking up a lot of it. We'll go ahead and use the rest. Put it on my forehead. I hope where you were at yesterday was a little warm. Yesterday it felt like spring. I actually went outside, breathed fresh air yesterday. Astonishing how fresh air seemed to be better than the air that's in here, which is really starting to worry me because I've played back some of my videos and I've noticed it looks like it's snowing in some of my videos. And this is an older house and we have a funny ceiling. You can't see it, but it's a design in it. Raise the camera up and then get it back. Got little designs in it. It's like one of those drop ceilings. I swear, in my videos, sometimes it looks like snow. I'm just hoping we're not breathing asbestos. And that could explain a lot of my pains and fatigue. So here we go with retro. Natasha Denona. And I got it. Natasha Denona. It's another you pay what you get for because I love color pop and all that. They're beautiful, but they're basically for the young that are ready for the fallout. These don't have much fallout. They're really, I would say they're for people who don't want much fallout, which would be young and old both. And I have not tried this palette. He got it for me last night and I just stuck my finger in it. So I don't know where we're going with this. So we'll make a burgundy. Don't mind that sound. That's my stomach. You know, I have ulcerative colitis. I'm going to wet my brush You don't have to use a spray all the time. You can use water. I just use water. I keep a little cup of water over there. I'm going to make a burgundy eyeline. I used to love burgundy. Right over top of that black eyeline. Sometimes it's so much better to go over top of a dark eyeshadow. Put the dark eyeshadow down first and look like somebody beat the heck out of you. And then put a light one on over top of it and it'll change the whole effect. Bring that out there a little bit. This is kind of hit and miss. Let's go a little bit more underneath. That might really look like pink eye. Let's try this last one on the end. I read the names. Go underneath. Ooh. I don't know. Must apologize for my stomach. Ulcerative colitis has a mind of its own there. We're going to do a cat eye effect here. You should see this cat eye effect done with the blue. It's really beautiful. My crease, so many people go into the crease with the dark. I go vice versa. I get away from my crease, so sunk back. Everything turns deep set when you get older. Inside your eye here, deep set. Through here, sunk back in, not full. This part of your face loses its fullness. Actually bring your, you could just get it out, so nice, but they have got to figure out a new stick for this thing. I don't even know how we can blend out with this. Heck. If you accidentally are shaky like I am, you could really poke yourself in the eye and lose your eye. This stick is so hard. I guess they thought it would be cooling, but it's so hard that it's kind of dangerous for an older person who's shaky. I'll punch your own eye out. I'd like to get a little lighter through here. My face is thinned out so drastically from age. I have to blend with a brush. I wish I had better brushes. I have good brushes, but I didn't realize how important brushes are. Grab a good one. What I'm going to do with this burgundy, when I do it with the blue, you'll be amazed. It's just beautiful with the black, blue, white. Looks like the James Bond girls. I swear we're coming back to all the old stuff. This one, I'm going to have to use this as transitions. This seems to be the lightest thing. Second from the bottom. Try that. Make a nice transition shade. What do I use? Since I don't edit, mine are basically live. I wish I could do it live so you could say over the thing, Rose, it was the second from the bottom. I think Alzheimer's and I might be becoming slight friends. It's an awful lot of things I'm missing lately. Let's try a little bit of that same color over top of that burgundy that I put at the bottom, just so it won't be so prominent. It'll lighten it up a little bit. Things are fantastic. I wouldn't clean my ears with them. Well, you could try, but it hurts. Probably, definitely probably go down deeper in the ear, but they're awful sharp. Let's try. The whitest one in here. Wet the brush again. I'm going to go for this one and this one mixed together. This is shiny. This is just pure whitish color. Turning silver. Well, the effect's not the same as with the Exion palette. The Exion palette really stands out. It's good if you like burgundies. So in between. Going for a little bit of the pink. Get some of that light color. And then go over top of it with a darker color. Let's go for the brown. I'm going to mix the brown and the burgundy. Get those two to go up and meet each other. Blend. This effect would be much better with those eyelashes in the end. Go out for the evening. Because it also, anything that's darker up here, like a taupe or your bronzer, will help get rid of the hood on the hooded eye, because I'm hooded eye. I'm just deep set and hooded. I got both of the two worlds. So beautiful with the, is it called Exxon? Exxon's a gas station, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Xeon palette. Because it is so different. I need more of a white in here. I don't have one. I could use this white right here in this mini Xeon palette. I am very tempted to use at the moment. It's dark. Brush. Not too many people really love the Xeon palette. Boy, I do. It just, anything to bring back young memories to me is worth it. I mean, the clock's tick-tocking away. And it really, really looked good on me. I couldn't find another one of these. But this, I should have really made it this way. But now we have to try this one because it's like, Mom, I bought you both of them. Oh, say the receipt. I don't want you. There's money. This, you know, makeup's my happy place. Like we could use a little bit more eyebrow. That hard stick isn't going anywhere. What possessed them to make something like that on the end? Because the product is good. The product's fantastic, but the way it delivers on that stick isn't. Use a little bronzer. Up high. Up high by the eye. Always. If you don't want to use any makeup at all, always put your bronzer up there. Light enough. If you decide not to use anything, maybe a little touch of eyeliner, winged a tiny bit. We should put anything on the inner line. I guess we'll just line our lips. This is the Rimmel. I'm going to go way over top. I can't get my chair in any further. Just bring my body in. See how over top that is. Over exaggerated and brought together. I make those little lines in your lips like Angelina Jolie has. Right here, I want you to go kind of square. A square to make it deep. And then back up to your natural lip line. Up to your natural. Blend it with either a brush or your finger. Rouge one. I love these little lipsticks. Sponge and my X powder puffs. I have so many lipsticks. My son has given me so much, and my daughter. I have things I never had when I was young. When I was a makeup artist, I used Lancome and Estee Lauder. Trained by both of them. I use only their products. They give you grant those days of $250 on each of their products to use on your customers. You don't have to pay for anything. They give you a grant of that. I don't know if you like that effect much. They either. I'll put some of that oil in the middle. Everybody seems to like that, but you love Maybelline. Not Maybelline. I'm so grateful for you all because you all put up with the craziest things I say. Like I'll play back some of my videos and I'll hold this up and say, this is the best Chanel makeup I've ever seen. It's Christian Dior. And none of you have ever wrote, oh, good heavens, Rose, that's not Chanel. It's Christian Dior. It says it everywhere. The old ticker's going a little bit. So let's put some of this Maybelline lip oil over top of that. Make it look a little fuller. Try to go deep into her by your lips. And down in here. I don't have nice teeth, but if you have nice teeth, just put it on my teeth. And now just for some rouge. I'm Melba. Blended right over top of the bronzing powder. I'm not going to do any contouring. I might put a little of this over my nose. Here. Even though it's color, or I could have put the bronzer there too, and then put this over top of the bronzer just like I'm doing. I don't know if you want a highlighter. I really don't want a highlighter at my age. If you're going somewhere fancy, you know you can put a highlighter right here. I'll put this. And also here. Try to make it a little bit whiter in there too, so it'll make your face a little fuller. And I think that's it. Thank you so much for putting up with my mistakes. And eventually, I've been at it for over 2 years now. Eventually, I have to learn how to edit before I'm 80, hopefully. Because I've passed everything on YouTube, and YouTube's being nice, sending me things saying you're ready for the monetization program, and I don't know how to do any of it. So my son hasn't had time to help me with it yet, but he's going to. God bless you. I love you. Please, if you hadn't hit like and subscribe, please, I'd appreciate it. I've been on YouTube for almost 3 years, but I can't complain. I have made, these have been the best 3 years of my life. I am so heart-to-heart friends with like Carol and Natalie and Susan and Melissa. Oh God, remember to pray for Melissa. She just had her surgery on the 22nd. And Natalie still needs our prayers. I know Carol has some things to worry about. Our health doesn't get good. She doesn't complain like me. Our health is not too good when you get sometimes 75. God bless you. Love you all. Rant and rave forever. You know that. I love each and every one of you. This is a channel for women sticking up for other women. We don't stand for catty women on here. Each of us give our opinion, and it's the truth. And you put down your makeups, what you use, and everybody reads everybody's comments. It's good. We're all good. This is good. God bless you. Love you. Thank you for watching.